update on some administrative issues. We have regarding the testimony of the two FBI agents, the chair did send an email to Mr. Anthony Lang to get clarification on whether Special Agent Park and Special Agent Prida would be testifying. We did receive a response from Mr. Lang apologizing and clarifying that the two-he letter which he approved for the two special agents to testify were relevant to testimonies in a criminal proceeding. Mr. Counsel, do you have that email from Mr. Lang? Mr. Lang's response to the chair. Can you please read it out so I don't misstate it?
Dear Representative De Leon Guerrero, first I apologize for the delay. I was advised that for Mr. Park and Mr. Prida could not testify in your legislative hearings. So I would like to apologize again because of my premature authorization. I have authority to permit agents to testify in court proceedings as long as the TUI requirements are met, in parentheses 28 CFR, close parentheses. However, in legislative proceedings, I do not have the authority. At this juncture, Mr. Park and Mr. Prida are not authorized to testify. Signed, Tony Lang, Chief Counsel, FBI, Honolulu.
Please ensure that our clerk gets that for record purposes. Representative Torres.
To the Council, Chair. What is 28 CFR?
That's
Perhaps
the one that sets out the requirements and the procedures for getting permission for federal agents to testify in court. That's what we complied with in sending the letter.
Thank you.
Any further questions, I guess? Council, do we have to make a motion to cancel the subpoenas or the requirement for attendance by these two special agents?
At this juncture, Chairman, because the subpoenas were not, I guess, effectively served, or if they were served, there's a legal grounds for objection, or not necessarily that. They're saying that there's no authority to permit non-court proceeding testimony. It may not be necessary to withdraw anything. I'm assuming if that's the committee's choice to not pursue the subpoenas, then I don't think any further action is necessary at this point.
Thank you. So, for the record, Special Agent Prida and Special Agent Park is no longer required to appear before this body to provide testimony. Just to clear it.
Sorry, Chairman, I thought you were responding, or I was responding to the question of whether legally we need to take any action with regard to the subpoenas technically. And I was saying that their lack of authority based on the 28 CFR TUI requirements, we could either challenge it or we can go forward in a different manner. I was not responding to whether or not this committee should take any action. In my opinion, because the motion authorized the subpoena, it would probably be neat and clean if there's a motion to withdraw the the first motion to pursue the subpoena.
With that, I will end further discussion. Representative Torres.
I move that we reconsider that motion and put it to rest.
I will recognize that as a motion from Representative Torres. Is there a second? It's been seconded. Discussion.
So we're clear,
Representative
so
Tabata.
we're clear that the motion is to remove or cancel the subpoena. Thank you.
That is the motion. It's been moved and seconded. Further discussion? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative La Cruz. Representative Frederick Leon Guerrero. Representative Tabata. Representative McGinnis Torres. Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, 5 members present voted yes.
With the vote of 5 yes, the motion is adopted. One other thing, members, regarding another witness that was supposed to testify today, as requested by Representative Stanley Torres. Representative Torres, the first witness, Ms. Frida de Mapan, did appear this morning before you came. However, and she was represented by an assistant AG. When she was asked the question, she invoked her Fifth Amendment, and so the assistant AG had to pull out or withdraw their role as legal counsel. So we dismissed Ms. Demapan and asked if she can retain her own counsel, and asked when she can return to appear before this body again. She said that she didn't know when she can. She's gonna try to secure the services of a legal counsel by, we asked her if she can provide it by Tuesday of next week at the latest. She's not sure if she could. And so since you were the mover of that motion to ask her to appear, I wanted to ask you and the members if you still wish to compel her attendance.
Mr. Chair, since Frida's name is almost in every page on the email, right? I think that is, at this time, I don't consider it necessary anymore, so I move that we discharge her permanently.
There's a motion by the mover to dismiss the witness, Ms. Frida de Mapan, from appearing, I guess, from the subpoena list, to cancel the subpoena of Ms. de Mapan. Is there a second? It's been moved. Is there a second? It's been seconded. Discussion? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative La Cruz.
No.
Representative Frederick Leon Guerrero.
Yes.
Representative Tabata. Representative McGinnis Torres. Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, 3 members voted yes and 2 members voted no.
With the vote of 3 yes and 2 no, the motion is adopted. Further administrative matters, Shar, before you leave, is there anything else we need to be putting a finality to? We have 1 witness that will be available today, members. That is Mr. Fletcher, who will be appearing before us at 1 p.m. Mr. Fletcher, as I understand it, will have limited time to appear before this body. He will be available from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So I asked if the members can be here before 1 o'clock, so we can start promptly at 1 o'clock and be able to have at least 2 hours with our witness. Further, the confidential information that was provided to this body by CUC is with the House Clerk. Now, based on the non-disclosure agreement, only those who signed it can review it. I think has everybody here signed that agreement? Representative Torres?
Mr. Chair, I decided, and a decision I made not to sign it because I never signed any document before seeing it first, watching it. Although it's, what do you call it, confidential, I need to know what I'm signing for.
I understand. And also, even those that did sign it, we are not allowed to make duplicate copies for each member, as I understand it, and the council can correct me here. So if any member wishes to look at it, please check our clerk, and you're going to be able to look at it. Rep. Torres, I guess you can look at it and then maybe sign it. But if you're going to look at it, you have to sign it. You can look at it first. Well, the legal counsel seems to disagree with that, but for those members that have signed it, please refer to the House Clerk to be able to review it. We will not be provided copies of it, so make arrangements with the House Clerk. After this afternoon, our next witness would be on Monday, and that's our last witness, Mr. Ambrosio Ogomoro, who will be appearing at 10 a.m. And you know which article that is, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, I believe. Monday at 10 a.m. There is also one other matter that, for the record, Representative Torres, you are not here, but the committee did vote to subpoena two entities, if you will, finance and IT&E, for phone records for 2 cell phone numbers. I don't have the cell phone numbers, I didn't write it down, but so we will wait for the subpoena duces tecum for that to be received, and that will be part of the records for our review. Any other outstanding matters before we break for lunch? So we will break until 1 o'clock. Please be here early. Any further before I dismiss? If none, recess until 1 p.m.